Welcome back everyone to more BallyDung Wrestling's Gold Rush 2, and now we are getting ready for the BallyDung Tag Team Championship matches. Here comes the special guest referee Christian, and the Mad Professor and Rage. We'll have to see how good they do as a tag team. And of course Rage called out the Mad Professor on BallyDung Wrestling 24/7, wanted his rematch for that YouTube World Championship, but the Mad Professor instead decided to leave the arena, go back to the hotel, and not allow Rage to even get his opportunity. So will that come into play? Will the fact that Rage wants his titles opportunity at the YouTube World title, will that cause some dissension among the ranks between he and the Mad Professor? I guess only time will tell. But the Mad Professor and Rage, they've been on quite an impressive streak as of late. I mean, winning the BallyDung Tag Team Championships, and they've been defending the belts from time to time. But I think it's a huge thing that the Mad Professor and Rage were able to put aside their differences back at Scars and Stripes 3 in order to win the Tag Team Championships for BallyDung Wrestling. And really, I mean, that was a big matchup that they had. It was the BallyDung Championship, the YouTube World Championship, and the Tag Team Championship all in one match. And the Mad Professor has just kind of really added to his legacy. And I think for sure you could say that the Mad Professor is probably a first ballot Hall of Famer in BallyDung Wrestling. If there is ever a Hall of Fame, he would probably be a first ballot Hall of Famer as he and Rage come down to the ringside area. They've been calling themselves the new Allied Powers, and the Mad Professor, he's got kind of a tall order tonight on his plate. He's got to not only have this BallyDung Tag Team title defense, but he's also got the BallyDung Championship to defend here tonight. So the Mad Professor is going to have quite a busy night, to say the least. But I mean, now I heard that the tag team that Rage and the Mad Professor are facing is a very accomplished team that has had a lot of success in the business, holding many different tag team championships. And oh my goodness, is it true? Yes, Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, whatever you want to call them, they are challenging Rage and the Mad Professor here for the BallyDung Tag Team Championships. And I can only imagine how much more it would add to their legacy if they were to become BallyDung Tag Team Champions. The Road Warriors, I mean, throughout the years, they've been in different organizations, won many championships, and fans have always seemingly liked LOD. I mean, and they've had battles in many different companies, and truly the Road Warriors are a legendary tag team. And we'll have to see how the Mad Professor and Rage stack up against this team, as Christian showing off the belts there. And we're just about ready once the monkeys in the truck get the feedback up and running. Come on, monkeys. And now it's going to be Hawk and the Mad Professor going at it, but no. Brit tags out to Rage, and it looks like Hawk is going right at Rage with a neck breaker as Animal is coming in to try and make a cover. 1, 2, and is that it? No. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh, it's an elimination tag team match. So Hawk gets rid of Rage, and now a running power slam by the Mad Professor and a cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and now it is down to a one-on-one match. I guess that 2-on-1 advantage evaporated quickly, and now it's just a one-on-one. Oh, Animal taking it to the Mad Professor. And it's just one-on-one. The winner will walk out of here BallyDung Tag Team Champions. But the Mad Professor having a little bit of trouble there with Animal. Animal, off the top rope, and now a cover. 1, 2, no, and a kick out there by the Mad Professor. Animal is just getting himself all fired up and ready. He would love to walk out of here with with the BallyDung Tag Team Championships with his partner Hawk. Of course, the Legion of Doom created a newer version. They've gone from the Legion of Doom to the Legion of Doom 2000, and then they also had the new Legion of Doom, seemingly with Heidenreich and Animal. But don't think anything truly compares to the legendary Hawk and Animal. As Animal sends, Brit right into that corner there, that barricade. I mean, an Animal just seemingly just trying to wear down the Mad Professor. This isn't good for Brit, especially with a title match that he's got later on tonight. He's got to try to find a way to recover from this and keep and not end up going into his title match injured. But I don't know. And send into the barricade again goes Brit, and Brit is trying to find any kind of way that he can try to escape from. Oh, and wait a second. Animal's got Brit set up, and is he gonna do this? Oh, right through the barricade, right into the fans. That barricade is gonna have to be fixed for sure. But that's gotta really take a toll on the back of the Mad Professor. As Christian's watching, and a cover hooks the leg. No, and a kick out again by the Mad Professor. Animal can't believe it, but these two just seemingly going to war here in this epic matchup here at Gold Rush. Oh, right through that table, and the board is watching this matchup very closely. And I gotta give the Mad Professor and Rage a lot of credit for putting the tag team titles on the line tonight. I mean, the Mad Professor, oh, that's what happens when you have all those championships. Sometimes you gotta put them all on the line. Oh, and there he takes down Animal and a running DDT there. What else does the Mad Professor have up his sleeve as he keeps attacking Animal now? The Mad Professor starting to seemingly get in the driver's seat in this matchup as he goes outside of the ring. And now Animal, I think, is going to follow him outside of that ring. And Animal, oh, misses with that dive there. Hit his head on the outside, and a cover, no, and a kick out by Animal. But without his partner Hawk, he can't really do the Doomsday device. And now, oh, Animal knocked right through the barricade. And Animal's had some injuries in the past during his career. Looks like the Mad Professor, though, is starting to get that second win that he's really known for. And of course, the Mad Professor has held many championships, and he's a tough competitor to beat, because sometimes when you think he's down and out, he'll surprise you. And that's I think what makes a true legend, is the fact that they're never truly out of a matchup, as Animal is now going up to the top rope, and oh, Mad Professor knocks Animal down a little bit. Animal, though, still perched on that top rope. What's the Mad Professor going to do? Throws him off the top rope. And now the Mad Professor still keeping in control, trying to keep the momentum going in this matchup. And now, headed to the outside of the ring, it looks like he's going for a chair. Come on, Brit, I don't think he should really be using a chair in this matchup to try to beat this legendary team. As the Mad Professor sends Animal into the ropes. On that occasion, that didn't seem to work out so well. And Animal looks like he's getting himself all fired up, and oh, back first into that exposed steel, and oh, head first into that steel chair. And Animal could be down and out. This could be just a matter of time as the Mad Professor now hooks in the sharpshooter. He's trying to wrench back on it, and does he have it? Yes. Animal was so close to the ropes, but he had no choice but to tap out. And the Mad Professor and Rage retain the BallyDung Tag Team Championships here in this huge matchup. And this is going to be a huge accolade in their career. They can be one of those teams that could say they went out and they beat the Legion of Doom, Road Warriors, whatever you want to call them. So congratulations to the Mad Professor and Rage, as the Mad Professor celebrates in the ring with that BallyDung Tag Team Championship, and I'm sure that the officials are giving Rage his tag team title belt, but the Mad Professor has earned the right to celebrate in the middle of the ring. Congratulations to the Mad Professor and Rage retaining their BallyDung Tag Team Championships here at Gold Rush 2, and the Mad Professor's night is far from over.